Hey guys, welcome back to another Payday 2 video. Today I'm bringing you the Outlaw build that I've been working on for a little bit, and I think you guys will really like it. Again, I just want to thank everybody for the support on the channel, all the likes, comments, and subscribers that I've been receiving over the past several weeks. It's been really encouraging and such a blessing to me, and it's just been so much fun being able to interact with you guys and talk to you about Payday, you know, one of my favorite games of all time. So, another thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that I've been working on a Discord channel and that it will be up and running probably by the next video next Saturday. So of course I'll mention it as soon as it becomes available, and you guys can start joining, suggesting builds, talking in chat and everything, and hopefully we can just keep connecting that way. It's just been a lot of fun being able to do that. So besides that, if you guys have any suggestions for the builds, any comments that you want to make, or let me know, or maybe build suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comments down below and I'll definitely check them out. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Howdy folks, my name's Nick. Welcome back to another Payday 2 video. Today I've got a new build for you. Looks like we're going to go with the Outlaw build on this beautiful Saturday, and hopefully it gives you some fun that you can have in Death Sentence or Death Wish. So let's go ahead and get started with the overview of the build, and then we'll look at the skills, the perk deck, weapons, and some gameplay. Alrighty, so to start things off, let's take a look at the overview of the Outlaw build. So for my armor, I'm going with the lightweight ballistic vest. I have the first aid kits. My primary is the Bernetti range hitter sniper rifle. Using the Peacemaker 45 revolver. Because we're running Stoic as our perk deck, we're going to be using the Stoic's hip flask. Have the Arkansas toothpick, and then we'll get into skills in just a second, but as you can tell, there's a lot in Mastermind. And then we have Stoic as our perk deck. So let's go ahead and look at the skills. Alrighty, so we'll come back to Mastermind here in just a second. Let's start from Fugitive and work backwards. Fugitive, because we're using a 45 revolver, and it manually reloads every round instead of like the full 6 rounds that you would do with like the Bronco or something like that, we needed to make sure that we had the 50% faster reload. It's a great pistol, but the reload is definitely its downfall. So I have Equilibrium basic, I have Akimbo basic. Either one of these doesn't matter. So unless you wanted to ace gun nut, which I guess you could, but it doesn't matter. And Desperado aced. We get a little bit of extra accuracy, but mainly we just want that faster reload. And we have 9 lives aced, specifically for Death Wish to get that extra down. For Ghost, we have Duck and Cover basic. Then we have Second Wind basic, Optical Illusions basic, and Low Blow ace to get those crits. Technician, nothing. Enforcer, we have Scavenger basic, Resilience aced, Die Hard aced, Shock and All basic, Bullseye basic, and Iron Man basic. Now, a couple things I want to point out here. So Resilience ace is kind of just my personal taste. I don't like the full duration of the flashbangs. Drives me nuts, so I almost always have Resilience aced. But Die Hard aced allows our armor to be increased by 20. So since all of our armor with Stoic is converted into health, we need extra armor. So that helps. Same with Iron Man. Total armor value is increased by 30%. That's why we're not getting the ace, because we're not running the ICTV. Instead, we just need extra armor to convert into our health. So without Iron Man, I think we're at 300 health. With Iron Man, I believe we're at 321, something like that. And then another thing, Bullseye does nothing. I looked into this. I researched it online to see if other people had anything for Bullseye, if it worked along with Stoic, and then I tried it myself. It does not work with Stoic. So this is just a pointless pickup, but we can't have Iron Man without something here. So I just picked up Bullseye because I didn't want to spend an extra 6 points. I wanted to allocate those 3 points elsewhere. And then if I only did 2 for Transporter, I would be down 1 for Iron Man. So I just grabbed Bullseye because why not? So there's that. Alright, Mastermind. So in Medic we have Combat Medic Basic, Quick Fix Basic. I know I should have painkillers, but the reason I have quick fixes, hopefully you'll be able to see it in the gameplay. But typically if I go to revive somebody, because I'm not running Inspire anyways, I typically leave the reviving up to other people that have those revive skills. This is almost purely selfish, but the reason I really like Quick Fix, one, getting those down really quick to activate the uppers aced if you completely run out of health is really useful, and it's even really useful if you're trying to revive somebody. So if you run up on somebody, you still have your Stoic Flask available to you, you can plop down your first aid kit, and then if you run out of health, you'll fully regenerate, and then you can pop your Stoic if need be. Now, for controller, this should be no surprise, but I have Force Friendship, Confident Ace, Joker Basic, Partners in Crime Ace, Hostage Taker. That's pretty much the standard if you're going to be running Hostage Taker, because we want to be regenerating that health on the side with our Jokers that we grab. Alright, so this one's a little bit weird, but our weapon is, even though it's more so a marksman rifle or a DMR, I guess, it's still considered in the sniper class. So we have Stable Shot aced. I just decided I didn't want to get Rifleman, so I grabbed Stable Shot aced, Marksman aced, Aggressive Reload basic, Ammo Efficiency basic, and Graze aced. Ammo Efficiency you probably could do without. It's not huge in like what it does, I guess, but since we are running the sniper rifle, I thought it'd be pretty nice in order to, if we're running Graze and everything, you can still get those extra headshots at a time, and so it helps return that ammo back to your gun and keep you going without having to go out for ammo runs or grab an ammo bag. So it's still pretty useful. I think if you didn't have it, you would notice that you didn't have it, but I think you'd be okay, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Not a requirement, but I just tacked it on there to help me get up to Graze anyways. Aggressive Reload you definitely need for the sniper. You reload each round one by one, so make sure you have it. Graze Ace is just unbelievable with this gun. I'd really suggest you guys get Graze Aced if you're using this build. It is unbelievable. So, with that being said, let's check out the perk deck and see what we got going on. Okay, so for my perk deck, I chose Stoic. Now, I tried to keep on theme, if that wasn't apparent, I tried to keep on theme with the Outlaw kind of idea, like a Old West type of theme, Old United States West kind of theme. And so, because I did that, I thought Stoic was actually a perfect fit. You have the Hip Flask for Stoic, and I'm not going to go all the way through this perk deck. I'll let you guys look at that for yourself, but the main things to note is all of your armor is converted and applied to your health. You have no armor, but the more armor that you have, the more that's applied to your health. So another thing is, after not taking damage for 4 seconds, any damage over time you're still waiting to receive will be negated. And then when your health is below 35%, the cooldown of your flask will be reduced by 2 seconds for each enemy you kill instead of 1. And then when damage over time is removed, you'll heal for an additional 50% of the damage over time remaining. You'll understand as you see the gameplay. And of course, this original thing here is damage take is now reduced by 75%. That's the main thing. You just take less damage, and then over 4 seconds, damage is distributed to you, and then the rest of it is negated, and you're healed some if you haven't fully upgraded. So that's the main thing to note about Stoic. Now let's check out the weapons here. Okay, now for the weapons, let's start off with our primary. We're using the Bernetti Range Hitter Sniper Rifle. Let's take a look at the stats on the weapon. So our magazine is 10, total ammo with our attachment is 53, rate of fire 120, damage is at 205 with our skill, accuracy is at 76, stability at 28, concealment at 20, that's probably just because of the concealment boost, and then our reload time is at 6.1 because of our skill, and those 0.9 seconds do matter. Another thing to note, this is pretty much with any sniper rifle, but it does penetrate body armor, enemies, shields, and walls, and that's really important. You got to have some kind of answer to shields, and this really does it well. Another thing is, this is a gunslinger weapon pack item, so if you don't have that, then you obviously won't have any access to this. Originally, I was trying to go with the Repeater 1874. Ultimately, you cannot get the concealment on this thing, I think below 12 or something, even with optical illusions aced, you cannot get this thing low enough. So to be able to have a decent detection risk to where you can run crits or some kind of reason to run dodge. You can't have it. So I decided to go with the Brunetti range hitter. It's not gonna obviously be as rustic and as obviously Western as the repeater is, but maybe we could pretend this is a modern cowboy or something. I don't know. Okay, it's just what I'm using. Alright, so for the barrel, I don't have any barrel on. The barrels unfortunately increase the concealment to a point to where your detection risk is too high. Mainly the deep range barrel is what you would want to use if you were going to put anything on, unless you're running Optical Illusions Ace to keep your detection risk down, which is an option. If you did that, then you'd want to run the Wind Whistler barrel. For my boost, I'm running concealment. For the gadget, I'm running the compact laser module, and I would highly suggest you run some kind of laser on this thing. If you're not running the compact laser module, something else, but it's without the laser, hip firing this thing can be a little rough, so I'd really suggest it. Sight, I'm not running any sight, I'm using the original one. Unfortunately, even though some of these are shorter or smaller than the original sight, it's still going to decrease your concealment. So, not putting anything on there. And then for the stock, I'm using the club stock. Increases your total ammo to +3 without any negative side to it, so I figured, why not? So that's pretty much the primary weapon. Now let's check out the secondary. For our secondary, we're running the Peacemaker 45 revolver. So let's go ahead and check out some stats. Our magazine is at 6, as you know, per any revolver. Total ammo 36, rate of fire 400, damage is at 241.5. That's some pretty high damage. Our accuracy is -4 because of our barrel. Stability is at 20, concealment at 29, which is really good, and our reload time is at 3.5 because of our, I believe it's Desperado Aced. So, for our weapon, nothing too crazy. We just have a concealment boost, no grip because it unfortunately decreases it by -1. Now, because of where we're at, you actually might be able to slap this on. Yeah, so might as well slap this on. I don't know why I waited until now, but let's go ahead and slap on the Grand Grip if you're running exactly everything I'm doing. Your detection risk, as long as it's at 25 or below, you're still going to get the max crits, so why not get that extra 4 stability? It's not going to hurt nothing. Now, our slide is the shootout barrel. Now, originally I had the Grand Grip unequipped and the shootout barrel unequipped, just so we could have that longer barrel and keep that accuracy on there, because the accuracy is really nice for this. But as you can see, we are 1 point above where we need to be. So we're going to keep this guy down on the shootout barrel, and for the most part, get closer to enemies and just kind of hip fire it is your best option with this thing, instead of trying to snipe with it like you probably could with the precision or the original barrel. But we are going to go ahead and slap the Grand Grip on it, keep that stability up. Obviously for the stock, we are not going to put this thing on. Would give us extra stability, but we don't need it, and it will put us above where we need to be even without the Grand Grip. So that's where we're at with weapons. Now that we've looked at the weapons, the skills, the perk deck, and an overview of the build, let's see how it functions on some death sentence. Hi guys, just wanted to give a real quick disclaimer before we started the gameplay. First off, this is going to be on death sentence, which is good. Secondly, unfortunately, my microphone did not record while I was recording the gameplay. So my commentary is missing from this piece of footage, and I tried to get some more footage, but none of them turned out as good as the footage that I currently have on death sentence. So I kept it, and there just won't be any commentary this time around, and the problem should be fixed, so it shouldn't be happening again on future videos. Another thing I wanted to add is that since this gameplay in particular is for the most part unedited, it's kind of long. So since it is so long in duration, I just decided to go ahead and end the video after this gameplay is done. So I just wanted you guys to be aware that there isn't going to be anything afterwards. So alrighty, so I look forward to talking to you guys in the comments. You guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.
An inside man is prepped and waiting for you. They're going to help us once you're in there. You can do this loud Drop your weapon. The only sound here is the sound of silence. Here it is! We're inside! This is it!
There's a thermite there. One of you other guys grab it. You're on the clock, guys. Now, let's mount the drill on the gates. Now, let the drill do its thing. Keep the cops off it. 20 and counting. Cops imminent. Okay, guys. While the drill does the lock, we're going to deal with the gate's magnetic seal. Let me find a good terminal.
Down, now. Sniper is dead.
Going on down.
Anyone have a medic bag? Medic bag! Get the fuck up. Thank you. I feel First aid kit ready!
Drill is out. Damn cops.
First aid kit deployed. Watch out! Sniper physically. This one's sniper! Sniper dead!
Cops took Joey into custody.
I took the shield out! There's a first aid kit! Ladies, reload! Sorry, son. Down! I see them. Watch it. Clover is down! Drop it! Enemy medic, no more! Got it, man. The drill's stuck. Someone's gotta fix it. It's secure.
Got breaking custody.
Get here. I need a medic bag! First aid kit ready!
They're putting a sniper team in play. Watch out.
Shield is down! Shield down! Hands up, hands up! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up! The medic is dead!
The drill's stuck again. Somebody's gotta get it going again.
Hey!
Anybody got a medic bag?
Drop your weapon! Here's a first aid kit! Shield is dead! Someone get me a medic bag! There's a first aid kit here! That goddamn bulldozer! Bulldozer!
Oh, hell, that was close. You heard this breather. Now it's time to work.
Stop right there. On your knees, now. Tie yourself up.
Don't do anything
I need a medical.
I've negotiated a hostage trade. Look for the marked out hostage and free them.
Somebody needs to fix
Great job. Joy's out of custody.
Drop it.
Drop to your knees.
Okay, the police are willing to do a hostage trade. Release the marked hostage. Fantastic. Wake is back.
Leave the medic.
Good luck, people.
Distance in the air. Drop your gun. First aid kit ready. Drop your weapon. Drop your gun. Drop your weapon. Get down on your knees. Hands up. Heal myself. Put your cuffs on. Someone get me a medic bag.
Get the fuck up.
That's much better, thanks.
I need help.
Watch out. Sniper.
Okay, the seal is down. Protect the drill.
Need a medic bag.
Wake him down.
Need a first aid kit. Medic bag now. Somebody get me a medic bag.
Toy is down. Toy is down. Somebody help Toy.
Get the fuck up.
Toy is down.
First aid kit ready.
Drop the gun.
Digits in the air.
Drop it now.
On your knees. Cuffs off.
Get your motherfucking hands up. Get up. Check it out. Go,
I got the dozer.
down. Seals eliminated. stupid.
Get down on your knees. I got the... Drop your gun, now. Stop right there.
Deep breath.
Drop your gun. The medic is dead. Medic, heal thyself. I got the medic.
Savers got down. Savers is down.
The motherfucking bulldozer! Bulldozer down!
Kill the taser. The shield is dead. The cloaker is dead. The shield is dead. The shield is dead. Back now, please. Cloaker is dead.
Stuck again. Somebody needs to fix it.
The drill's done. The gates are opening. Go through and head down the vault corridor. Find the counting room right above the vault and pour out the thermite.
Lay down.
Stay still.
I'm not gonna tell you your business, but collateral damage like this gets expensive.
I killed the medic.
The second thermite get in. More thermite means hotter burn.
Careful.
Basic chemistry.
Hit. How about a medic back here? Wounded here. Need a medic back. That hurts. Medic back, please.
You got hostage rescue units coming in.
Distance in the air.